Entering what rush screen you have 4 options. Entering main menu screen Dynasty. Home you have load accept invite. Entering select Dynasty to play. UNR26 Dynasty online save John Robinson. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will. Away game selection new use. Ready? Ready? Edit uniform. Entering, uniform name option is set to current throwback. Socks option is set to Black Sox. Teams. Entering team settings screen. Offensive playbook option is set to option. Charlotte Coast to East Florida selected Eastern Sharp Castle Buffalo Arc Air Crunch Power Pistol Options Wyoming Pistol Power Pros Run Shoot Select Spread Option Select Spreads Clear Shoot Selected Air 4 Akron Select Run Shoot Select Pro Style Powers Pistol Select Option Select Power Jack my mission defensive playbook option is set 4-3 selected 4-3 multiple selected 4-3 multiple selected. Ready? Teams and defense 4-3 multiple selected. Ready? Away game selection new use.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team looking for its first win, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Entering play call screen.
And the Utes will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Categories. You have 15 options. RPO peak slant is selected.
Hand off from the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. It's going to make a statement today.
X-Dig is selected.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep. But that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
Bring in the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Trojans make a living on stretching the field with big plays in the passing game because they just throw the ball to that receiver.
No doubt about it. And guess what? Everybody in Hollywood likes this, right? Like the big, explosive, dynamic, fun plays, and that's exactly what USC does year after year.
On the ground, it's Sanders.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, USC!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Time. Option is set to die. Option is set to rush 18 plays. Option is set 5 to 3 to 4, 3. Option is set over solid. There are 2 categories. You have give cushion. Vertical hook L.
To the air. It's Dampier. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parker. Thrust that arm out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Utes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The option look. He'll pitch it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Sam wants to cover.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6. They'll move the tight end. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Entering play call.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Utes look to keep this drive humming.
Spread.
Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Going for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Option is set to free freeze.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Backed up now, here's second and long.
Spread.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going for the big play. He's going for the goal line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Defense might bring the house here.
spread.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Give cushion. Audible.
He'll do it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Formation 5-2. Entering play call under. There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Give cushion.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end
Entering
zone
play
he
call.
goes.
Coach
Touchdown,
suggestions. There are 6
Utah!
categories.
Extra point here will tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
Entering
And I tell
play
you what,
call.
most of the time racing requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
You have 15 options. Fake screen wheel is selected.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
You have 15 options.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Steps away. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Drive HV under is selected.
And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Entering play
Slams
call.
ahead for a yard out to the 33.
There are 8 categories. You have 15
Sticking
options.
to the run. I tell you what, a lot of
screen is
teams that are
selected.
really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning on the Jets. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sanders. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on.
Entering play. D-spot.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. A strike downfield. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you just saw from this offense. They're already in the red zone, right? The coach is telling the quarterback, be smart, don't do anything crazy with the football. We can't turn it over. We're already in field goal range, and he's like, no, man, I got my matchup one-on-one. I know where I'm going, and not just that. We're not just going to get the first. I'm going to set you up now on the goal line. Let's roll.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical. Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Category 3.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Stack. There are 5.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Dampier. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Give cushion.
Handoff from the gun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
Play call 3 from 8 time. Rush there. Cover 2 man.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Vertical
motion from the wide receiver.
Give cushion.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
Inside.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
This time he's got it. Wide open spaces. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback adapted. Fires downfield. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And into the end zone. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Trojans.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
15 options.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Troy has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over South Alabama. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got a man, it's Carter. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Categories. You have
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. The quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. He lets it fly. Brings it down on the right side. He's loose. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Bentley. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Formation.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
There are 2 categories. You have 9 options.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half.
Vertical hook L. Give cushion.
Looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. This is soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Give cushion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
What an awesome job in coverage there. Critical 3rd down. Deep in their own end. They're able to break on the ball, swat it away, and now you set up 4th.
And it's no good.
Entering play call, formation, error rate category, single deck, win pair,
Well,
error for
everybody in the
categories,
stadium thought that was an
18
automatic
options,
three. Not so
first
fast.
selected.
Bad miss by the kicker.
On the ground, it's Sanders. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Play call,
The officials offer the
6
deal, and the
categories,
coach
there are 2
accepts that they will take
subcategories.
the
Option
penalty.
is set to under 18 plays. You have 8 options. 4, 3 is selected.
Back to throw, it's Dampier. Got a man, it's Parker. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down, and
Entering
sets him
play
up at the
call, over.
45-yard
There are
line.
5 categories. You have 36
And a great job by the
options.
QB, finding the
Tempo
running
is
back,
selected.
getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Caught, it's Davis. Quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the
Entering
first
play
down.
call, load. Entering desync pop-up. A desync has occurred. The scores, stats, and quit from this game will not be recorded. End game. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. CFP team schedule. Members, you have 32 options. Fansite, Shot, Shack, AHOODB 20, T8, WMWINC 02 PS5 is selected. Hunt, TM AHOODB 26 PS5 is entering. Warning pop-up bar. Actions, you have 4 options. Play season game is selected. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, notification, SHOTTAHBOY_. Away team select, ready. Team set, ready. Edit uniform submenu. Entering, uniform name option. Socks option is set to ready. Ready. Entering team settings screen. Defensive 4-4-3 multi offensive spread options. Baylor color Michigan selected. Ready. Away team selection new views.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans who are prepared to fight on once again today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen.
The Utes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Executor Puddle. Backs protect. Backs up.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short.
There are 3
That's not the start this offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have a big game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
Handoff to the lone back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
You have 18 options.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Finds the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
That is no good. Guys, after the miss, no change.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Entering play call.
Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
When you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Mayava. This time on target. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands, and I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Entering play.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Auction is set to 2-3 on 18th. Auction is set to load week 12. Auction is set to 2-3 on. There are 3 categories.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive.
Give cushion, audible.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile.
Give cushion.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Dampier. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds after a huge toss on the play. What a boneheaded moment. The Utes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down.
Good vision.
Here comes the option. And some room to work. There he goes. He won't get there. And it'll bring up fourth down.
Coach suggestions.
Man, third and long, and this defense is thinking pass, pass, pass. Offense, nice job. They sneak a run in there, kind of catch them off guard. Quarterback keeps the football, gets some yardage, and now makes this fourth down more manageable.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Jet pass FK zone is selected.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere.
Entering
Stop
play
at the line of
call,
scrimmage.
coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
That was
options.
a big-time play, and it
Coach
was
is
off from the
selected.
start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Quick strike complete.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight ends there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
To throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the big fella. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
The Trojans are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Play call. So, AHP combo. Player. There are 8 concept. Medium. Keep. Play act. Screen pass. Florida Southeast screen. RPO alert screen.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. They go to the wide receiver screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
Special teams.
They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Absolute shank. Missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few
Entering
on the
play
scoreboard,
call.
guys, and couldn't do it.
Time. Option is set. Cover 1 Robert press. Cover 6. Cover 3 lock. Cover 4 quarters. Tampegu. Cover 4 quarters.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26.
Give vision.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
There are 3 categories.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44.
Entering play call over. 1 Robert, cover 2 heart, formation, 4, Mikkel. Option is set, option is 3, stack. There are 6 categories.
So they'll go back to work after changing
cover,
into the field.
Cushion. Spread.
To the air on first down. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Vertical hook L.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that's just a ball he has to catch. As a tight end, you know you're going to be working the middle of the field all game long. And when you have opportunities like that, man, you got to make them count.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, tight ends used to line up on the ball and block or release for a couple different routes. Now, you're putting them out wide. You're putting them like this right here in the slot. You're asking them to run corner routes in man-to-man coverage and go win. The tight end position has evolved big time over the years.
I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defenses.
There are 3 categories.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and you just see how everybody was impressed. When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Fights off the defender. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Fires to the big fella. All the way out to the 37-yard line, and it's a gain of team. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. That type of big play can even make travelers perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosives. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Entering play
And
call,
just
coach
wedges it ahead a bit
suggestions.
before
There are
he's
8
brought down.
categories. You have 15 options.
The big
Double
fella in
pistol
the middle, man.
selected.
Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Empty and inside zone
And the
selected.
Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
There are 8
Keep pounding
categories.
away at
You
this
have
defense
15
and make them
options.
play the
Power
run.
is
If you
selected.
can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And there was nowhere to go, just
Entering
stopped
play
in his
call,
tracks in the
coach
backfield.
suggestions. Why sale?
Eighth play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete
Entering
on
play
3rd
call.
down.
Clear.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. And with that, they break
Entering
the
play
seal
call.
on the scoring.
You
It's
have 5 options.
3-0.
Kickoff left
We
is
check in
selected.
with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. But they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Texas State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. That's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Give cushion.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
This quarterback feels like he's spiraling a little bit right now. Of course, he threw the pick on the last drive. That last throw should have been picked up. Thanks to the defender dropping it, the offense is still on the field. But if you're this quarterback, you've got to settle yourself down. You better do it quickly.
He's moving out of the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Spread.
Back to pass, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Going up top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left to take 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
Oh, a lot of space. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Just laid him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting there, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Fires to the middle. He makes a grab. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knocked him down at the 3.
4-3.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nickel. Option is set. Cover 2 invert. Tampa 2 nickel blitz. Cover 3 drop.
And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
But it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
Audible. Vertical hook L.
Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Options inside zone is selected.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
MTN Power WK.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Save block is selected. Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
The Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Time. Prevent. Time. Option is set to load weak. There are 3 categories. You have 12 options.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Yes.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out the quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Entering play call.
There's a great example of a quarterback who's able to turn the page. Things haven't always gone his way. He's obviously thrown 2 picks earlier in this game, but he's still staying aggressive. He's still taking shots, and his guys are making plays for him.
Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Steps away to find some room. The throw. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. And what a big play here in the return. Takes it back inside the 25.
6 categories.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you said...
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws toward the end zone. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Finding an escape route. And the Trojans will move the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And this center down gets started from the 33, first and 10. On the move, it's Sanders. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense doing its job again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing a third down situation, likely to be a pass. Both defenses have played a really good football game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. Fourth down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Entering play call.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
You have 15 options. HB base is selected.
The Trojans are in a mess here on third and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes. Bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. It's reverse. It's a seam wide open. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
I tell you what, I love the versatility of wide receivers nowadays. You can handle the football in many different ways, but I like this. Get him going full speed in motion. He's already got all that speed built up. Hand him the football. He can chew up 5 yards in a hurry, get you those critical yards you need to put you in better situations.
Looking to throw on third. Got his man quickly. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Really nice job there with the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
Into the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal. tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play call by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running, throwing, and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
Entering play. Nickel. Option is set to 2 to 4 single mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it go. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this.
Going to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
There are 6 categories.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The give to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Yeah, this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Touchdown, Utes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Play call, coach suggestions,
field shrink,
categories.
tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Option is set to wing tight. Option is set to wing parry. Option is set on chase. There are 4 categories. You have 18 options. Pagod RT is selected.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Lane. Turning it on. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Normal.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at 49.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
To the air on 2nd down. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
And the youth need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
Hunt is on its way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line.
Single back. I form. Wing. There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. X slant is selected.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. It's a running room. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Lane. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
Inside zone. Player, right. I form. Option is set. Wing over. HP power G.
And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Kearney on the Jets. Wide open spaces. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set out.
Entering play
and he finally breaks when they get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
Well, two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a two-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Entering play call. Coach
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the upright. So they were able to put up a free spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Option is set to 2-3 on 18, 2-3 on, cover 4 quarters.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Gonna take a shot. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost them.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first quarter. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
View highlights. Entering highlights screen. Enter. Return to HUD. Entering online connection survey pop-up. How would you rate network connection quality during this game? Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Members, you have 32 option. CFP team schedule. Entering team week 6, week 7, week 8, week 14, week 11, week 8, week 6. Utah. Week 4. Week 6, week 7. Week 8, week 9, week 14. Entering Dynasty members actions. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 options. Entering overview screen. Entering yes. Entering members, you have CFP scores/schedules. Entering scores/ACC. Big 12. Away team 118-0 USL. Big 10. Goose. Sec.